And what a silly, goofy little day we're going to be starting off with. Do y'all remember Bethany Mandel? I believe that's her name. It is. See, the name might mean nothing to y'all, but we did very, very briefly watch this hilarious clip with Brianna Joy Gray, not friend of the show. However, we got this little gem. I think this is the best thing in BJG's career that she's done. Anyway.
Themselves very liberal.
Look.
And probably fewer of them consider themselves to be woke. And so, when we talk about traditional...
What does that mean to you? Would you mind defining woke? Because it's come up a couple times, and I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
So, woke is sort of the idea that...
She's looking into beyond the void. Please give me an answer. Oh God, they're gonna drag me in the quote retweets, aren't they? The quote retweets. They're right behind me, aren't they? Vibes.
This is going to be one of those moments that goes viral. Woke is something that's very hard to define, and we've spent an entire chapter defining it.
She's trying so hard to resist just saying slurs right now. Woke is...
understanding that we need to totally reimagine and redo society in order to create hierarchies.
We are synergizing upward mobility within slur culture. Very, very unserious person, I gotta say. Well, she didn't take that well. See, to me, I would completely log off from every server imaginable. I'll let y'all kind of imagine which one. If I was in a blunder like that, you would never hear from me again. Don't say the hard R, don't say the hard R, don't say the hard R. Well, conservatism is a brain disease, Charlie Wilson, so we do engage in a little bit of ableism on stream as a treat. Anyway, she didn't take this well, and in fact doing the opposite of what she should be doing, which is logging off. Uh-oh. I was asked to... My turn. I was asked to define woke. My humiliation went viral. Before we get too far into this, we did some digging. It sounds like some fire alarms are going off in my apartment. I did a little digging before stream. Just there's nowhere I can really put this in. So, just so we understand kind of where is Soda, goddammit. Absolutely, get Soda in chat. We need to start befriending neo-Nazis. Thank you, Bethany. Anyway, okay, so now that we understand the journalistic integrity and kind of the political litmus testing that we're going into with Miss Mandel over here, I'm curious. It's a delicate balancing act. Promoting a book with 6 kids at home full time. You got 6 kids? She got a husband? No way. My book, Stolen Youth, about how I believe woke ideology is upending American childhood, was released ago. Can I spoiler alert this for a minute? Look. Okay, woke a long time ago, back in the 20s, was just kind of like a little preamble or a postamble to a song by an artist who I completely forget. Tragic. However, the general sentiment was this artist kind of looking around and noticing that black men were being tried for false accusations regarding sexual assault of white women and the consequences of that and general systemic oppression on top of that. So he would end things by saying, like, stay woke, stay awake. Now, as things moved further, this has kind of, been a thing within the black community. The idea of, stay awake, understand your surroundings, stay woke. And then white people do what white people do best and came in, raised the housing prices of language to $1,500 for a one adopted word a month. And now it's just kind of been bastardized into this amorphous blob of anything progressive. Anytime you hear someone say the the word woke or wokeism or woke ideology. It just means progressive, more or less. If they don't mean slurs in their head when they're saying that, they just mean progressive. Generously, they just mean progressive. However, they can't say it with their chest. See, if anyone was to ask me what my positions were, I would be able to be like, hey, here's my positions, and not back off of any of them. I'll say it with my fucking chest. And I can define them in rhetoric that I feel like is pretty clear and cogent for those listening. And I have no problem further defining any of my positions. Unlike Bethany Mandel over here. Handsome, can we not right now? Jesus. Wow, that was a big one. Hold on. I have to edit so many of my streams because of you. I have to keep doing this over and over. Hold on. Baby time. Politics in a minute. The boy comes first. Come here. Come here. Up. Baby. We're very serious around here. What was I saying before I got baby distracted? I don't know. Something about slurs. Anyway, it's a delicate balancing act. Promoting a book with 6 kids at home full time. My book, Stolen Youth, about how I believe woke ideology is upending the American childhood, was released a week ago. To give me the time and space I needed to do various television shows and appearances, I arranged childcare for 3 of my kids. This has the same energy as like your shitty popcorn movie where it really doesn't need a backstory, but the main character has a wife and kids and he's a family man, so you have to. It's the most pathetic attempt to build empathy. Wilson, I think we're talking about something else right now, but we can talk about that later. I would like to. But we remain hope-pilled in this chat, generally, depending. On Tuesday, March 14th, my husband was working from home while my 7-year-old and 9-year-old children worked through their homeschool checklists. I put my newborn down for a nap where I logged on for an appearance of The Hill's YouTube show, Rising. Right before we went on air, I heard one of the hosts speaking about parents in what I perceived to be a negative way. I panicked. Oh no. Over my career as a loud and proud breeder. Dog, you don't stop posting. Just log off, man. Just log off. Oh, it's okay, Charlie Wilson. No worries. I appreciate you being in chat. I've often felt attacked by the left. Who? Tell me more. I really want to know. Interesting. I hope that you're not going to be shitty in chat, whoever just subscribed. I hope that's like an irony thing and not an anti-Semitism thing. That would be neat. What are we talking about here? I don't even know anymore, buddy. Welcome. We are talking about fucking Bethany Mandel having post brain. Apparently she's a breeder right now. I want to ask this lady, self-proclaimed proud breeder, what her favorite Sonic the Hedgehog chili dog breeding fan fiction is. Over my career as a loud and proud breeder. I have often felt attacked by the left, embraced myself to be ambushed on the air about my own life choices as a mother of 6 children. I have no idea. How are we going to cross the bridge? Absolutely, Charlie Wilson. Unquestionably. I still don't know how we're getting to the clip, but there's lore, okay? We're learning the lore here. Throughout the entire interview, you logged on for an appearance? Okay, so they contacted her before. I don't know if they were like, oh, we hate parents. Also, we're gonna kink shame breeders, and she's just like in her fucking little shitty one studio, just ripping the arms off her sofa chair, seething. She's like, "Get me on. I want to debate." No, this seems to be like it was a premeditated debate conversation, I dare say. This is Bethany Mandel, is it not? Bethany Mandel is a columnist, political commentator, and author. This is Bethany Mandel. You're messing with me. Not all breeders are cut. Hey, I am not kink shaming in this chat, okay? As Mash Buttons will readily let you know, we only clown on bottoms. That's the real... Look, this is this woman's real crime, okay, is being a bottom. Throughout the entire interview, I felt a panic attack growing, but I just tried to get through the duration of the appearance without an incident. She's again. It's the oh God, please, I'm gonna say a slur. I'm reaching terminal velocity. Every few minutes I have to. It's like a werewolf disease. Sorry, Mash Buttons. As we talked, I was stammering and trying not to set traps for myself. I did not want to open up questions about my own personal life. Finally, I was left speechless at one question. The basic definition of the word woke. Stop posting, dude. Just posting through the tears. This is the wrong... It's Mandel. I'm so confused. Yeah, buddy, you're really throwing me for a loop here. Well, howdy. You know, I should really be pulling up editor mode on Twitch. I think that would be helpful. Hey, what's up, buddy? I'm gonna pretend like I totally know how to say your name. When am I gonna skip the bullshit and play Fortnite? True. Absolutely. We'll play Fortnite in like a month, okay? You have to stick around for a month and then I'll play Fortnite. See ya. Okay. Stop. Stop. It was a fair question after all. It's at the centerpiece of my book's premise. Dog, then you should just have something ready. You know, I feel like you should just have something ready for this. If it's at the premise of your book and you're being interviewed about your book, you know, I don't know. Again, hey, you ask me what my positions are. I can list off some like pretty standard bullet points for you that I have memorized. But by that point, the panic attack had arrived, and I was just rendered speechless. Eventually, I sputtered out what I thought was a decent definition of the word. But by then, it was too late. I knew the momentary brain freeze would go viral, and I was right. The clip has been viewed millions of times, and dozens of articles have been written about the most humiliating seconds of my life. You know what you do if this happens? Again, you just log off for a little bit. It's not the end of the world. It's not. You just log off, and then people are gonna get distracted. Okay, we love our Denny's Grand Slams. We're too distracted by brunch. Fucking Trump is gonna be probably, maybe, but not really arrested tomorrow. People are focused on that right now. If I brought this bitch up, y'all would be like, I'm sorry, who? I'm sorry, who? Just log off for a minute, okay? As soon as we hung up, I broke into a sob. My husband and kids immediately surrounded me. I'm not usually a crier. In fact, the last time I got a bit tearful was 2 months ago towards the end of my home birth, during the worst stage of labor called transition. Watching me cry and panic was not a sight my kids were used to seeing, yet for the next day, they saw it a few more times. For the next day, I visibly struggled emotionally. We are getting so far off. Hang on, I need to hack into the mainframe. We've gone from not being able to define woke because of a panic attack to childbirth. The pains of childbirth. Yeah, getting dragged in the quote retweets. Boys will never know the pain of child labor unless they get dragged in the quote retweets. That is pain uncomparable. I hate this laptop so much I'm gonna fucking scream. Okay. New York City Jewish man? My policies are based inside of your parents. See, we're trying to give them a kid that they actually love and want to talk to. If you keep posting cringe in my goddamn chat, I'm banning you, alright? No distractorinos. We're being serious and not being serious, okay? Just stay on brand for a minute. Sound good? I need verbal consent. See, in this stream, we love enthusiastic consent. Those are my terms. Yeah, okay, goodbye. Like a true commie, I'm fucking your parents, both of them. I'm inside of their walls. Goodbye. Take a little time out. We'll do a little timeout. Yeah. Who's next? You? Fuck it. You're getting a timeout too. This is my stream. Yeah, suddenly Mash Buttons really wants to be anti-communist. Curious. Not for the walls. Okay. I'm glad we've learned together. You can post dumb shit in chat, but not while I'm doing very obviously very, very important business. Where were we? But I also kept plugging on with the more appearances on radios and radio shows and podcasts, albeit without the confidence I normally exhibit and enjoy. Stop posting through it. Just take time for you, okay? Like, honey, what are you... Though I've become more self-conscious of my pauses, I haven't stopped working to promote a book. I spent a year and a half researching, writing, and editing. Anybody, okay? One of the biggest lies that I was told when I was taking creative writing in college was that it's hard to publish a book. That's because my professor was a fucking wash-up. It is very easy to get a book published. So much so, in fact, that, I mean, obviously this person is able to do it. I'm proud of that work and our final product. How much time? You spent a year and a half researching, and the core premise of your book is anti-wokeism, and you're not able to define it? And won't let a short period of anxiety detract from it or define it or me. Well, obviously you are. My kids are all home with me on a regular basis and have a front row seat for this show. My lowest and most frustrating they're literally, you know, that like these 4 and 5 year olds are like, Mom, can we please go outside? And she's like, no, I have to finish this op-ed. Everyone thinks I'm dumb. The internet's calling me cringe, sweetie. We can't today. You're glad they were there. Okay. On Wednesday morning, as the clip was going increasingly viral, I felt compelled to sit my older kids down and be honest with them. Here's how okay, honey, it's time I give you the talk. No, not that talk. We're going to be talking about how not to post cringe. How I'm actually based, okay? See, mommy's always based. I told them I was on edge and that daddy was working from home in order to help me juggle, but also to be emotionally supportive. What? Where are we right now? I told them a lot of people were sending me unkind messages and comments, and that I would do my best to not let my feelings affect my mood, but that it might, and if it did, I'm sorry. Oh, God, please log off. I wouldn't have planned this experience. I don't know, dude. Having 6 kids, I just expect maybe a little bit more resilience, you know? I wouldn't have planned this experience, but it was a valuable one for my older children. They saw their mother fail, and they saw her get back on the horse. Did you? Back at it, still posting cringe. They saw their mother humiliated, but they also saw my confidence in myself remain intact. They were also watching me try to win back my confidence on camera, working hard not to let one moment give me a permanent stage fright. They saw what an emotionally healthy marriage is. My husband silently taking on tasks that I usually do to give me a break. They saw him give me pep talks and hugs when I needed them. And they saw him joke with me as I moved on enough, able to laugh at my own misfortune. I don't know. This is a big coat post to be laughing at yourself. We homeschool our kids. Of course you do. And a lot of that time looks like math, phonics. I'm hooked on phonics. Okay. Real life lessons of resilience, humility, and perseverance. Perseverance to keep posting cringe. How unfortunate, genuinely. She is absolutely nuts. Are you kidding me? Just log off. Look, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna end stream later. I'm gonna edit this clip and it'll be up. And then in a week, no one's gonna remember her, okay? That's it. If that, even if in a few weeks, give it a couple days, okay? No one's going to be talking about her. Just log off for a little bit, okay? Hey, I know that I'm able to take criticism on the chin a little bit more, and I'm actually able to laugh at myself. Sometimes, you know what? Can I give you guys a spoiler alert? The alpha, sigma, lambda, ligma Chad that you see before you is actually not who I always am. See, sometimes even I am no stranger to awkward moments. Shocking, right? And then you laugh them off, and that's it. You know, I have awkward interactions. That's fine. Hey, sometimes I fumble on some deets. That's okay. We just, you move on, and that's it. This is the worst way to deal with an embarrassing situation. You know that years and years and years from now, the most minor inconvenience, she's going to stub her toe. She's going to step on one of her kids' Legos, and she's going to blame the wokes. Oh, this is them coming for me several years after. And now they're planting Legos in my home. They're doxing me. They're showing up in the middle of the night, sprinkling Legos everywhere. They will never let me let it down. Deeply unserious people. Okay. We're done. We'll move on from this. She won't. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you're so inclined, feel free to like and share the video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. If you would like to join chat on stream, go pop on over to twitch.tv/CommieBravo. I hope to see you there.